name is Elma Griffin. I'm a senior speech and language therapist based in Tuam Primary Care Centre. How does your baby learn how to talk? It's interesting to know that during pregnancy, babies in the womb can learn to recognise voices and sound, especially their parents' voices, and so they recognise these voices easily when they are born. Laying down good foundations so that your child can speak or talk clearly and learn language is very important during pregnancy and when your child is born. This is important so that they can easily be understood by their families and friends and learn how to express themselves efficiently. Just going to talk a little bit now about crying and talking. Early on, babies cry because they are hungry or upset in some way. Over time, this changes to different crying or noises, which tell mommy and daddy that they need something. They could be saying, "Where are you?" or "I'm a bit tired." It is important for parents to answer a baby's cry so that parents can learn to understand what the baby is telling us. And the baby in turn learns how to tell us when they need something and that their cries will be responded to. Babies then gradually make sounds and gurgle in response to someone talking, but they also do this when they're alone. Now I'm going to talk about understanding. Speaking to your baby is vital in the early stages of development. Babies begin to understand words long before they can speak, so stimulating and encouraging your baby's speech from birth is very important. Babies can recognise their parents' voices from the womb and are often calmed by these familiar, friendly voices. Babies will turn towards familiar sounds and will learn to associate these sounds with language. For example, when the doorbell rings, you can say, "That's the doorbell, Granny is here." And over time, your baby will understand the connection between the doorbell ringing and Granny arriving. Reading to babies from a very early age is very beneficial, as it helps babies to learn sounds for speaking. It can develop shared attention and is very good for bonding, as it invites the baby to look, point and touch the book. I'm now going to speak about listening and attention. Babies can focus their eyes on interesting things, particularly their mother's face and eyes. Babies will follow an object as it moves slowly from side to side. It is important to provide the baby with simple and attractive things to look at, for example, mobiles and mirrors. I'm now going to speak about play, movement, and pre-intentional communication. Babies learn everything with their eyes, ears, and body. Parents can help if they provide a wide range of suitable and safe objects and toys for the babies to learn from, and to look out for the ones that they really like. Babies respond very well to sound and to light, so it is important to encourage these experiences in order to develop early play and understanding. For example, when you babble at your baby and make exaggerated mouth movements, your baby will respond generally by looking, then smiling, and later on will try to imitate the sounds and the mouth movements. Finally, a word on weaning. Babies take fluids only through breastfeeding or bottle feeding until they are about 6 months of age. It is important not to introduce solids earlier than this time, as babies are not yet able to manage food. Starting your baby on solids at 6 months is vital in order to help your baby to develop feeding skills, which will also help speech development. It is also important to introduce cup drinking from 6 months of age, as this will also help your baby to develop their feeding and speech skills.